Let's get sweaty.
Hey guys, welcome to a Shenmue Dojo video. You may remember back in 2022, the Shenmue Anime got itself cancelled due to the Warner Brothers discovery that happened at the time. There was lots of cost cutting, tax write-offs, and everything else in between. We got very annoyed about it. It's been rumbling on for years, and we come to the present day where it's been announced today that Warner Brothers Discovery are in fact going to split off into two entities because the merger doesn't seem to have worked particularly well. I noted in one of the articles that I'll show you very shortly that the share price for Warner Brothers Discovery has plunged by 60%. So it's gone down by 60% since this happened. So they clearly have done this and it's gone wrong for whatever reason, and they're going, oh heck, we need to reassign this and work a way out to make value for our shareholders because we're in the shit. But I'm more interested around how this might play out in terms of Shenmue the Anime Season 2. Probably won't do too much for it, but all the same, it's a slightly interesting discovery that I wanted to just very quickly talk about in this video. So first and foremost, I will pull up some web articles on the screen for you right now. So this comes from the Wrap, and they talk about how everything is going to be split. So essentially, they're going to split Warner Brothers Discovery into streaming and studios. So you've got like that side of it, and then you've got the network side of things. So streaming studios is like Warner Brothers, the television, Warner Brothers motion picture, DC Studios, HBO, and HBO Max. And then they're going to put across their corresponding film and television libraries with it. So I'm guessing Shenmue the Anime might sit over there. But then you've got global networks, which also will include their TV channels such as Cartoon Network, CNN, TNT, Discovery, and everything else. So interesting sort of, I guess, development there. You can see here the share prices and how it's gone over the last few years. If we click a year, it's gone up a little bit, but you can see over a 5-year period, it's been consistently dropping off since that merge has happened, and it's just been very, very poor going forward. Then sort of again, you go on to the Hollywood Reporter, they talk about it even more and sort of go into a bit more detail there. And then you've got on Variety, they talk about who's going to be leading it. So David Zaslav will remain lead of the streaming content side of things, and Gunnar Windersfeld will be the lead of the other side of things, the network side of things. They see these as cost-cutting measures and essentially think it's going to reduce that and increase their profits. Now, clearly that hasn't happened. Their share prices have dropped massively, and it was met with critical condemnation across the board, essentially. But how does Shenmue the Anime fit into something like this? Now, obviously, with two smaller companies, with all the debt going over to the network side of things, from what I understand, does mean there might be a clean slate in some aspects there. So could they start looking for further content for their streaming platforms and get things moving that way, and then put stuff over to their television network through the Adult Swim block, for example? I don't know. I really don't know. Shenmue the Anime is a very small aspect of something like this. Then this whole idea of this merger and everything happened. They just wrote off everything. You know, Batgirl got killed at $70 million, for example. So what chance does Shenmue have? I've always said that. But is there then a chance for some of these smaller niche sort of content products to have their chance to shine? Maybe. I don't know. We'll just see how things sort of play out, I guess, going forward. I'd be great to see Shenmue Anime Season 2 from this, but in reality, I'm not so sure. But I just thought it was a little bit ironic. They've done this as a sort of big cost-cutting measure thing, and it's all gone wrong. And they've then basically stepping back and reneging back on what they did all those years ago with all that content that got binned off and written off through taxes and everything else. So I just find that very, very ironic all the same. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe in the usual places, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, etc., etc. And I'll be back with a video in the not too distant future. For now, guys, take care, have a one, and I'll see you soon.